Hey everybody, I am working on these guys today. I made a video a while back about them overheating and stuff, so I did the BIOS mod on them to get the fan speed up on them. But now I'm doing some thermal pads. They're still running just a little hotter than the other cards, so I'll kind of go through the steps I'm doing. So it's just 4 screws there, 4 of those little screws, and it pops off. It's kind of a pain. There's a LED under there. I broke one on my first one, so I'll be a little more careful on my second and third, but yeah, I'll show you what pads I'm using once I get this opened up. Alright, so the first card, I just did the VRAM pads, so I used the Thermalright 1mm on those, and they're a little thinner, but worked out well. That's the 52 there, so it's running in line with the other cards now. Yeah, I was lucky enough on the first one that I just had to do those, and these pads stayed intact, because it kind of looks like this far back one is another 1 and like a 1.5. So I'm thinking 1 on the back, 1.5 in the middle. But the last card, this middle set here, was really bad shape, so I had to replace it. So I did 1.5 there, and then 1s here, and it seems to work pretty good. It's almost like these are like 1.25s. Not finding 1.25s anywhere, so I've got lucky on this one. It's just the VRAM pads I need to do. Leave those 2 intact. As you can see, the 52 is the first one I did where it's just the VRAM, and then that 56 right now is the one where I had to do VRAM and then that middle set of pads. So I might redo this one again, that bottom one there. See how this one goes, see if I get similar temps on just the VRAM. So I'll be back. Alright, got the fresh pads on there. Paste it up, put it back together. And yeah, these little first one, these came off fine, but I had to pull the socket off of that, the whole thing. The second one, yeah, I messed up the RGB on that, so I got one that doesn't have a blue LED now, but whatever. So yeah, just be careful with those. Yeah, so this is the 3060 Ti Eagle, by the way. So yeah, I'm gonna paste it up, throw it back together, throw it back in there, see what we got. And before I forget, I am adding little washers. They're super thin, so I'm adding 2 of them to the GPU screws there, just to kind of give a little more tension. Don't over tighten them, but just kind of helps a little bit, let it seat a little bit better with those little screws, the little spring-loady screws. So adding 2 of those. They are the M3 washes, little guys. Didn't want to forget that. Yeah, just getting it all put back together. Another thing I'm doing while I got them out is I got this little paintbrush. Not too stiff of bristles, but it lets me get in there and underneath the blades and kind of get the blades clean from under. A lot of stuff gets caught underneath. Yeah, get each blade under there. Getting that done while I got them out. Alright, so I got those bottom 3 there. Those are all the Eagles. Position has everything to do with it, because the first and second there, those were both just memory, and then the third one was memory and VRM. So it's just the position in the rack there. Just the first one I did went farther in, a little cooler over there. So anyway, yeah, so I used 1.5 on the VRM and then 1mm on the memory. Hope that helps anybody. Next one will be the top guy up here, running at 60. That's a Founders Edition. So I'll do that at some point. That's now the hottest card in the rig. So these bottom 3 used to be the hottest. They ran about 4 degrees hotter than that guy, so they'd be at like 64 right now. So definitely not bad. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one. Later.